So, I'm an independent artist from Bucharest, Romania. I'm trained as a choreographer and dancer, and at the base I'm a performer artist. So I'm doing a lot of performance for stage, or I did this like starting 25 years ago, doing performance for stage. Lately I'm attracted and interested more in nature, so I'm looking for projects and residencies in natural areas and in countryside, and especially in Sweden, because I love very much Sweden and Swedish forest and wilderness. So I'm here in Kollingen studio because of this. I was looking for residencies in Sweden. First time when I came with an artist residency was in 2022 in Ooster-Amsterdam in Vastmanland, and I had a very beautiful project there, and I wanted to come back somewhere in Sweden again. So now I'm here. I came for a residency of 2 months in Kollingen studio. I didn't have any kind of fixed idea of what I'm going to do. I just have the kind of title and maybe wish to work. So the general title of the project is of the presence and the absence in the natural world. And this is also because I work a lot with the concept of presence and absence in general. Also, my work is mostly related to the body, spectatorship and space. So I'm very interested in the dimension of the body, also the artist's body, but also the audience body, and how they relate to the things they see, also in a performance, but also in a gallery situation. So here I took the first 2 weeks to inspect and to identify what I am interested in to work with. I walked a lot around, maybe, I don't know, like from the Kollingen residency, walking the farthest distance, like 10 kilometers and back, and this is maybe I can, because here I have a map. So you can see the map is not ready yet because some of the tricks I forgot to record, because you have to record right when you start walking. So this is only by foot possible. This is quite far here on the Lien Lake, far away. This is also in the other direction to Drusjam Lake, and so on. And all these pins are the installations I made in the nature. So I made till now, so there are 20 projects, and there are 3 I didn't do yet, because I'm going to do them live on 9th of September in near Kollingen, where is a former skating place. So 20 minus 3, there are 17 installations I made. Some of them I kind of, I kind of prepared a little bit before, but some of them just came up spontaneously. Like, for example, here I was walking just to track the trail and to put the pin for an article, and then it happens that I met with a couple, and the woman told me, "Oh, but you can see the blue slag mountain from around. You can go. There is a path to go there." And I asked, "But where? I don't see any path there. It's on the field." "Oh, come, I show you." And actually, it's not visible. But if someone leads you, now it's tracked on the map. So you just go on the trail, you go around the slag mountain, and if you continue, you arrive here. And when I arrived here near the lake, I just made another installation that was not planned. Here there are other installations in the forest, and so on. And one more here in the the former copper mine. So once here I made a kind of performance installation. So this is my work that I've done here. I was working almost all the time because I couldn't stay still, because I like so much nature and everything was around. So I couldn't stay to rest, so I was just walking, making the artworks, and then it took me also kind of a lot of time to put them on the website so I can make this presentation. So maybe that's it. I can go to computer and show you the artworks. I wonder if you have any question.
Yes?
Yes.
On the 9th of September, you said? Next week, when you're going to work with a skating place?
Yes.
Is it something that is like a performance? Or
Yeah, yes.
So we are invited?
Yes, you are invited. It will be on like 6:30, around 6:30, 7 o'clock.
In the morning?
No.
Okay.
So in the evening, and there are like performative actions. I will do the other 3 installations, but with performative actions.
Oh.
And it's like 20-35 minutes. I don't know how long it will take. And I will be happy if you can join us.
Nice.
And maybe I should also say that even if I'm trained as a dancer, I work conceptually. So this is the kind of work I'm doing, conceptually and interdisciplinary. I don't really like to frame this thing like this, but somehow they are framed. And I think that this work that I did here, that the proper name is like land artworks. So I did 20 land artworks. Okay, I will go to computer and
I just have another question.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
Did you use material that you found in the only material that you found in the nature, or did you?
Yes. It's also written here. Maybe it's too small. So all the materials are from nature. I didn't use absolutely anything that is not from nature. Only thread. That is biodegradable. So it's like, I hope it's eco.
Yeah.
Eco thread. Took from the boxes that are downstairs.
Yeah.
I was trying to pick up the most biodegradable. I mean, it looked like it will not harm the nature. And also somehow all the works are interconnected between them. So they are like a whole performance, let's say, that was lasting like for 2 months in this area. I was going, performing my work and performing my ideas, and also performing my state, my mood, my emotion, and my relation to the nature. And I also work a lot with this kind of connection and interconnection, and how you relate to things, to the actions you are doing, and to the natural element. This is a blue slag from here, here. And this it's kind of example how I used to make one artwork, what elements I used, and this I think it's it. Here, if you go on my website, you have also the short description of all the works, I mean the general concept, and here are the works. So I don't know, they are not really in the order I made them. I just felt like putting them like this. Maybe it's not really visible till there, but the first one is tracking silence. I will start, I don't know if I go in order, also it's not compulsory to show them all, so maybe you don't have enough time to see them all. I will start with this. So this is a sand place that I found near the Lian Lake. It's quite close to Kollingen residency place, and it's a big sand place where there are a lot of animal traces, like this. I have a lot of material, also photo video, but I couldn't put a lot of material, so the idea was to make a big circle in the sand place and to document it kind of every morning, or actually every 2 mornings, to see what enters in the circle. The concept is also written here. I will not read it because it will take too much time for all of them. So there are deer traces, wild pig traces, badger, I think, also domesticated horses that are doing a walk and they are passing by here, also ATV wheels, and also human traces. And one morning I think I found also lynx traces, and here I have lots of videos. They are on speed. So, and I also brush. After I made the circle, I made some brush from branches, and I brush the circle like to be clean, and then to document what is entering there, like tracking silence, like tracing the animals. And I also felt, because I was going there every 2 mornings, I also feel like it's kind of chat with animals, so I was chatting with animals in that circle. So maybe just to have an idea. This is the first circle I traced. Then I remade it and traced also other. Oh. Now I'm a bit lost. How do I go back? Like this. I can show you another video maybe of this. The one I'm brushing also. Maybe I'll just leave it like this, so to not. A little detail, these branches are really heavy, so it was really tiring to do this section. Actually, I was tired after doing it because it's not so easy. And I did this in a smaller circle because in the big one I was kind of dead after whipping the big circle. Okay, so then it came the idea to write in the sand, because I found it I found that it's very beautiful. It's like a paper or stage, or you can write with a big stick. So I write free space, disappear, and also I will not say because it's not, but it was about perfection, what you do with perfection. You just, so this is one. Do you want to see the video full screen? This is the disappear. And maybe this one. This is normal speed. There are some badger traces or something. There is written free. Free space. Somehow to mark the idea that it's a space where everyone is free to pass and to live places. And maybe also this one. This is in connection with, actually I was inspired by Elizabeth talking about perfection and how we relate to perfection. Okay, next one. It was, so in my walkings around, I found, walking by the shore of Lien Lake, I found a big pile of red algae stones. So I felt like it's an artwork made by nature. Here is also the concept. And I just used the eco pigment that you are using to paint your houses in Sweden. And first I wanted to write artwork and bigger, but it was not really possible technically, so I wrote just art, and I thought it's very nice and enough. It's also a very beautiful place there. So if you are interested and you like to walk and you have energy and legs to walk, you can go to some places, because they are also very beautiful places in nature, like this one, for example. There in front of you there is a lake, and here is a pile. It's still visible after some heavy rains. So, and okay, maybe it's enough, only one video. So then also there I installed the first planted forest. So this is the work I was working the most, several days, several hours per day. This in particular, it's on a trail that is going to Roda, Jordan. Jordan, do I pronounce correctly in Swedish? What? Oh, okay.
It's
Okay. So the idea was to work with a planted forest, because Jan told me once when we made a trip by car and he showed me several places from the car. He told me that the forest you've seen here was planted when he was like 4 years old, and now soon it will be cutted. So the forest has around 60 years old. And I know that this is a common practice in Sweden to cut the forest and then to plant and to wait maybe 70 years and then to cut it again and to plant. So because I love forest, even this looks like soldiers arranged very straight and very close to each other and kind of artificial. I still love forest very much, and this is still forest even if it's kind of artificial forest. And I just made an intervention in the forest to hang this kind of so this is a sound installation. The name of the artwork is Planted Forest as Musical Instrument, and I just somehow I wanted to give the forest the opportunity to make sounds and to breathe through this through my installation, and to not be so straight and aligned. So somehow to break this kind of artificial arrangement. This is also the concept written, and also for all the works you have the location on the website. Which video should I? This short one, and it's so I hanged also stones in the beginning. These are not stones, this is moss, and this is flying very nice in the wind. Also in this planted forest, it's very nice that the wind is blowing very beautifully. So somehow I picked the places that were most, the wind was the most beautiful and strong. I can put, this is normal speed, maybe you can listen to it, it's a bit long, but to listen to the concept. And so here is a beautiful planted forest. It was planted about 60 years ago, so soon it will be cutted down. And here in this beautiful line and range, forest, but still forest, I will install a symbolic sound installation. So I was just picking up slag, black slag. I wanted to say stones, but they are not stones, they are slag. And I was just picking them up on my walks, so it was not, I was not going somewhere with this particular purpose. So they are picked up, like, let's say, organically. So I will hang them in trees and making a kind of sound installation that will swing at, maybe will sound by two stones, slag stones coming together and making pock. This kind of nice sound. Somehow to animate and to, in some parts of the world when you
when you don't want that something will be demolished or cut it out or whatever, you just make artwork, because they say that you cannot destroy an artwork, the artist's work. It's not, only the artist can destroy his own work. So somehow I will display and install this here, hoping that they will not cut the forest, and of course they will cut the forest, but symbolically it's an act of please don't cut me. As you can see down there, there was a forest that was cut it down. So here soon it will look the same. Now my only question is how to choose where I hang my threads and stones. So somewhere here, but where? So I have to hang up this beautiful authentic recording and to look for a place to install my sound art installation made from slags and found thread. I hope it is biodegradable, and that's it.
If you go there, I walked really deep in the forest, like at least 50 meters, and I made several this kind of musical strings, like a portative, and this is like musical notes. So all the objects I hanged, they are like kind of musical notes. And maybe I will also show a video where you can see the stones, like they are making. My hand is like the wind. No. So normally when the wind blows, this should happen naturally. But that day was not wind. So I had to mimic the wind, to mime. Okay, now I feel like jumping here. This is another writing in the sand. This because all the artists, like they this is a statement. I'm writing it usually also in other places, also with phosphorescent paint on walls also. And this is the doing. This is an installation that was not planned. I just wanted to make it. So this is a blue slag mountain, and it's a place where you can cross the water if you have toll boots for water, because the water is kind of maybe 30 centimeters. And I installed, I think it's traditional tablecloths. I found them in the storage downstairs, so they are Swedish, normally. I hope so. So I somehow mix the idea of a romantic dinner on this kind of very beautiful but also weird mountain made up for slag, which is not toxic or harmful, but also looks like alien, and it's an industrial landscape. So you can go, this is quite close from here, it's like maximum 10 minutes walk from here, but you have to have the location because maybe you'll not find it, you have to go in the forest. So I found it very beautiful to install this, and these are lighting up. And the candles are still there. This, the stative, I took them, but the candles are still there, so you can go and have a romantic dinner if you want. Somehow maybe you want to see this is a trying. Here it was more difficult to film because I was always wet and I didn't want to harm my phones. But first I installed it here to test. So you can look a little bit on this one, how I'm crossing the water. This one. So this is just test to see if it goes, and then I install it for real in that location on the Blue Mountain. So this is Dinner for Us, the name of the artwork. Then this one is, so there is a, no, this is something else. Okay. So this, the name of the artwork is Covering You, or I Want Where My Body Wants to Go, it's not written. And it's a remake from a piece I made in India last year. In India I was hanging a big pink cloth from a cliff that was visible from far away, and the pink cloth was like 5 meters long, and it represented the Indian turban. And then when I've seen the slag mountain here, I wanted to hang the same, so I made this cloth. It's like 10 meters long and made from tablecloth or table accessories, or I mean textile accessories that I found also in the storage downstairs. So this is 10 meters long. I just wrapped them together, and I wanted to hang it in a place that is visible from the car road when you go to from Riddarhyttan to Uttensberg, for example, but it was not physically possible, so I just hang it here. I made some pins so it will be visible in the winter from the other side, from the trail that the woman told me you can go around the blue slag. So it's somehow visible, and also I invite you, if you want to walk and you have the pin here in the website, you can go and move it if you want. So it's just tied up in a tree. So you can take it and hang it somewhere else if you have better physical skills than me. Or just a short video too. Also, I didn't really manage to throw it. So sometimes I didn't manage to throw it too far. Also, I hang a stone in the end, but it was not possible. So, but the concept is there. Okay. Then notice. This is my pine cone installation. It's part joke, part serious, because somehow there are a lot of artists that they are making nice arrangement of pine cones, they are making nice installation, and I just did this. This is my pine cone installation. How they just naturally fall out from the bag. They are collected from Kollingen yard, so. Okay, now this is in the, so this is also the picture from the front page. This is copper mine, copper former mine, and normally the vegetation is not growing here, so I just made this performative action. I just wanted to know that it's very authentic and it's improvised, so I didn't rehearse like how do I put the pine on me, how do I, and actually I want to show you also the other video because it's more dramatic. I also have bark tree on my hands. So I'm a pine tree. It was very hot. Really. I think I made half insulation after this. There is a location where I made this, so you can go and try it for yourself. There are enough branches. I also left those branches nearby so you can find them and be a tree yourself. I can tell you that it's very nice, especially when the wind blows. You really feel like you are a tree and you can move with the wind. It's really nice. So you can really try it. And it's also nice to feel like a tree in an empty space where you know that nothing will grow. This is an artwork I made by mistake. I remade an artwork that I also made in India in collaboration with another artist, but here I made it alone because I was taking that new beautiful trail and I arrived to Luzjan, where there were 6 sticks in the water, and the original work is interwoven waters. Was like, so the sticks represent the continents. So initially we put 7 sticks in the water and then connect them with a thread, like the idea to connect the worlds between, I mean the connection in the world, like to connecting the 7 continents. So I arrived here and there were 6 sticks and I just put another stick and remade the work. So this is the work. And then I thought, oh, but wait, there was also a lost continent with this Atlantida, or you name it Atlantis, I think. So this 6 stick is Atlantida, it's a lost continent. So I made a diversion from the original work. There are not 7 sticks, there are 8 sticks now there, and a blue nice red, and you'll see also how I made it. There is a very beautiful place also. You can go by car, it's not really reachable, but it's very, very beautiful. Here I have one. I lost it. There are also some other videos, but I'll not show you. Like I'm walking in the water. So this is the installation. Okay. Well, this is my petroglyph installation on a trail that is going from a Kollingen studio to Riddarhyttan. It's a trail in the forest, and there is a stone part on the trail. And first I wanted to make petroglyph like for real, like to carve in a stone, but actually it is very difficult to do this. So I just ended up by scratching with another very nice stone. They are still visible also after rain. I will make them before leaving. There is also the location, so you can. So this is just the first try. So these are symbols like sun and also nature, like flowers. But there is I also made symbols that are from the Kukuten cultural heritage in Romania. Maybe I put a video like you can listen.
This is my Kukuten petroglyph area. I was scratching with special stone. In the stone that it is already in the road, in the trail, as you can see. And these are petroglyph, or they are trying to imitate the petroglyph, depicting the symbols of Kukuten culture in Romania. So they will stay here for a while, and even if it will rain, they will not disappear totally, just will be fainting a little bit. And also here, these are some improvised drawings, let's say petroglyphs. And here also on the symbol of the sun and nature. And also I was communicating with animals in this area because they were coming after I left from here, after making the drawings. So they just came and left traces. And this is the area. So this is on a trail that is going from one small village to another village.
This is a work I made yesterday. It's a time. It's like a time capsule. I felt like in this same place to build a door that you can enter and travel in time. It's just made with ordinary sticks. First I wanted to make a proper frame door from wood sticks, but actually it was not really possible because I needed help, so I didn't want to ask no one for help. So this I managed to do by myself. It's not a complete frame of a door, it's just the idea of a portal more. Okay. This is also here in the backyard of the Kollingen studio space. I wanted to make here the door, and I just marked the space, but I also find nice idea that this, you can name it a door. It's not a door, but could be a special door. This is an installation I made with the sticks I collected in my trips to not to defend, but to clean the space before me of spiders nets. So I just wanted to use them somehow, and I made a kind of, let's say, construction here in Kollingen yard, in the backyard. I also like them like simple, put like this, but then I thought, okay, maybe I can. It's also the video of the making. I'm not gonna show it. I think you've seen already too many videos. This is a map again. I will complete it. I have to make some other recordings of the trails. And this, I think it's the last one I made. I mean, not the last one, but the last one you will see. You can do it also by yourself. The name is Water Circle. So it's also somehow interrogating what is art, what is performative action. You can go here in this location, and here is the instruction to make it yourself. Go to the spot by the Lien Lake. Here you have the location. Admire the view, look down, pick up a stone, throw it into the water, look at the circles it generates into the water, feel them, breathe, repeat if needed. This action of the circles to spread away takes about 17 seconds. And here is the video. So I think, I didn't know, but I think this is what all the artworks. Maybe if you want to see them better, you can go on the website and look probably at the pictures and also to read the concept, because now, like when free talking, was not so easy to describe them because my English is not my native language, so it's not so easy to talk. And also you have the location, so for some of them you can go, I suggest for the planted forest, you can go, there are two planted forests, you can go to both of them, but one of them is quite easy to reach it by car. So if you look on the map, you'll see that there is a parking place, and you can park the car and then just walk 5 minutes. And it's really a big installation, like a lot of threads and deep in the forest. And some of them you can also do, and also mostly my art intends to open space and imagination, so the concept is very important, and the way they appear and they are connecting with the viewer and with the nature. So that's it. If you have any questions, thank you very much for being here and pay attention.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's obvious you've been very busy. You have obviously been very busy in the house all the time.
Yes, I've been writing all the time. Yes.
Thank you so very much. It was really wonderful to see you talk about and show the several films, because I think for me it really gave this so many of them, and working with the places in different ways, but still there is such a thread through it. So it was really nice to get to see you and show the films, and to hear you talk about it, to get so many. I really enjoyed that.
Thank you very much. I really got the material. It's important for me.
Thank you. It was really beautiful and enjoyable. I just wanted to mention that I like the fact that you did it in the performative way, as you said, also with how you were relating to the space. And this in some way is also invisible, because you have to tell us tonight about it. So I like very much that this was like, I mean, it's invisible because we were not there with you, but it's visible through the traces that you have.
Yes.
And I like this extra layer that performative can be happening, and then we have to talk about it. It's not only about the moment, but it's opening many possibilities. So it was very nice.
Thank you. This is also that I'm questioning also the what is the audience, who is the audience, and when is the audience? Is also the landscape the audience? Could also the audience be afterwards or in the memory, or is it? I mean, yeah, as you say, we can talk after, and what is a live act, and what is the importance and the meaning of the live act?
Though I have a question.
Yes.
When you try to communicate with the animals, why did you use human words to talk to them?
I also use my bare feet.
I know, but I was thinking it was so.
Yeah. Because it's the way we know to communicate. I also questioned this, and I said, okay, now I'll go bare feet, so you have the video where I'm a little bit bare feet.
It is in fact possible to connect to the wild animals talking.
Yeah.
Just like you do with your normal language.
Yeah.
I've tried that with foxes, with mooses,
Absolutely.
and it's quite okay.
But reading works.
Talking
Yeah,
to them, catching their interest for me. So it's
And also the reason you do that is because you are human.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So it's very easy. I mean, it's
It's my way
simple
to
explanation.
They lift races like with the feet.
Yeah.
Me, I'm writing, and I also was writing for humans actually. So because I know that there are passing humans on ATG, especially with horses, and I knew that they will see and they will read. And half it was for the humans, how they will understand this, and how, because they also see the animal traces, and then maybe they connect what I was writing with the animal traces, and they build up something in their heads. So all the concepts I was working on, they are not that I could present here. It's very difficult to present like 20 words in half an hour, and also they are So I can talk about one word like 1 hour at least.
Absolutely. No, I'm asking this question because it was opening up a lot of possibilities, because it's very interesting that you use human language in English to, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean that it's opening a lot of questions. So it was, but it had this part like,
I have another work like this where I was using the forest, like I can actually show it if you're not feeling the rush, because it's connected with this.